Alright, well here's best lap from Watkins Glen from week 5, I believe, 2020 season 2, 1:44.568. And so this video is going to consist of one hard lap, quote unquote, my best lap, and then I'm going to go slow-mo and point out braking points, turning points, exits, so that when the next season, when we return back to Watkins Glen, I can kind of just pick things up here where I left them. So that was a late braking point right there on the change of asphalt. It's a little wide, but stayed in third gear. Okay. So that's a 44.568. So what I'll do now is go back and 703. I'm gonna run this in. Go back a little bit. Gonna run this in slow-mo. Looking at the braking points and turning point. So here the braking starts right around. Oh, actually, I started a little bit sooner at 300, about 50%, bleeding off, going down a third, still staying on the brakes. Now off the brake, starting to get on the gas a little bit, and full gas now coming out of the turn. This is pretty standard execution here. A little bit of a late apex. Didn't quite go right, so turned left early. Slight late apex all the way out to the barrier. And then staying tight, staying to the right, all the way to the DRS sign, and then starting to drift to the right. And the braking point here should be between the 400 and 300. So let's take a look. Right at 300 before the change of color. Downshift to third. No, actually staying in fourth. Okay. Off the brake. Let me go back. Off the brake now, and I think I'm gonna put a little bit of add a little bit of gas here. You definitely want to stay tight. You can kind of see the line here. And as soon as you know you've made the turn, you can go full gas here, right there. Also, they're pretty generous here. You have a lot of, you can actually put both wheels, or at least not both wheels. You can put one wheel on the grass, like I did there, and you do not get a off track. It was very minor, as you can see. Bring this in a little bit. Okay, Now let me go back into the cockpit view. So coming out through here, gas all the way through here, then you get off the gas, let the car come in. I will generally apply a little bit of a brake. Didn't really have to do that here. 110, 111. If you can hold it, it seems to be the max speed that you can hold here without understeer. So that worked perfectly. 23.9, 22.8 tire pressure. The pressures go over 24 when you are longer into the race after 20, 25 minutes, so you may not be able to go quite as fast. But let me look here. Full gas up just before there's a change in color in the tarmac right there. Getting on the brakes, down to fourth, down to third, and then staying tight. Here, want to try to, you can see it's understeering a little bit. There, the car's coming back in. That's a perfect line right there. You can get on the gas. So I got a little bit of a brake. Okay, let me go back here. So full gas, on the brake, pretty hard. You can see that the ABS doesn't have ABS, but traction control is engaged. A little bit of a brake. Off the brake now. You can start getting on the gas, and as soon as you know, right when you see this netting here, that you're gonna make it, you can go full gas. I probably could have get on the gas. Could have gotten on the gas a little bit sooner. I still had a little bit of space in here. Didn't quite. Yeah, I could have used more of the runoff here, but did not. So the breaking point here is between 200 and actually right after 200. So let's see, right there, fully on the brakes at 100. I like to go a little tight over here, so staying just to the right of the fresh concrete there. Stayed in the third gear and let it run out a little bit. It's gonna start getting a little bit tighter. Not quite 100% gas yet, but now you're on the gas 100%. Let it run out. Fourth and up to fifth. And here the braking zone is right at 200. So let's see. There you go. Get on it right at 200. Down to third. Down to second. And start the turn in. Still on the brakes until you know you're going to make the turn. You can get off the brakes and then you can start accelerating before the apex. It really helps shed another maybe tenth or 2/10 if you can do that early on. Start making your way all the way to the right around here and then start turning left. You go up into the fourth gear and then get on the brakes. It's a little bit difficult to see, but this netting here on the left side, this fence, the line is about here, so I'll start getting on the brakes just past that. Fourth, down to third, just inside this little kink here, down to second, still on the brakes, off the brakes now, stay tight. Let me see how much speed, I can't even see that. Speed, 71 miles an hour. I think I can probably go faster in here and carry about 71 miles an hour here. Stay tight. You can start increasing the gas input, and then right around here, when you know you've made it, you can get fully on the gas. Third up to fourth, and then here you're not braking, just getting off the gas, down about 50%, right around here. It's a bit of a late apex here. So staying on the gas, I took it down to maybe 30-40%, getting back on the gas, staying where the line is here. this concrete line, you want to stay to the right, to the left of the right outer edge of this new pavement. You can get fully on the gas. Probably could have run out a little bit more, but then it does make it a little bit more difficult to get back on the left side in time. Stay in the fourth gear here, pretty much almost running up against the rev limiter, and braking starts right at the tire barrier on the left side. So a little bit of a brake, start your turn in, and again, you want to be just on the edge of this new pavement here. You can start getting on the gas and start accelerating. Right around now, you can go full gas since you know you're going to make the turn. Probably could have gone a little bit sooner. And you can use all the space. You can put a couple of wheels on the grass. Haven't had an off track here. And pretty much now you're just finishing the lap. So I'm gonna do it one more time from the far chase. And let me adjust the here. Come in a little bit closer. So I want to see the lines. Start with the coming into that turn. All right, let's see. That was a bit wide. All right, I'm gonna run it one more time with the display on. So I can see the gas and brake input and speeds. That's good. Very late apex there. And it ended up going a little wide here. Should have been on the brake a little bit more there. Stay tighter. that's that.